I'm gonna love you.
This has to be the worst track for Heat 3.
Oh,
with that
probably.
With that one lane up top and then completely flat down bottom, it messes me every single time. But we do have a caution.
Yeah, okay, so I can't use this recording app on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this another way then. This is a different app, but hopefully it will work. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna have to turn this off.
The 20 just got into the wall. And we have two people hitting down bottom. And oh, 20 saved it. Oh, it's Mizzy. It's Mizzy Mitch. Fair enough. So that's the car does not pay attention to.
No. With me jumbling around a bunch of stuff.
Which Danny fell all the way back to 4th after that caution, and he just bumped somebody out of the way. The 7 car, Jeremy. And I think we're back under caution.
It is just chaos in this chat.
Are they just freaking out on each other right now?
Nah, they're just like all saying sorry and shit. I think we got a caution here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Remaining storage. Okay, so then. Okay, I'm gonna look at this.
The only thing that sucks though is that it's not
Okay.
not that it sucks, but these aren't the regular cautions, so it slows it down more than anything. This is the manual caution. So who stayed out? Who went in? The 3 car went in. The 20 of Mizzy Mitch. 0. I think that's it. Oh, and the 5 of Dak Fu. Yep. And Jeremy got the fucking jump.
Oh, so Danny gets the apron.
Yep, Danny. There goes Danny. That sucks.
I do apologize for the little fumble brewski earlier, trying to get everything rolling. Oh, God, I gotta turn off the notifications because I just heard ESPN, so that's gonna be something to watch.
Jeremy didn't even go on the restart.
Well, we have a pretty big field here. If you guys have no idea what track we are at, and you guys are somehow blind and can't read the title of my video, we are at Darlington this week. Last week we were at Richmond, where Kyle dominated for the most part for the Richmond race and got the W. On top of that, having a little bit of bump, well, I guess you could say maybe a new formed rivalry between Jeesh and Danny. If you guys missed that, that version is over on my YouTube channel. And they got into it under pit road, and they were battling pretty hard back and forth, and you can see everyone's literally using every lane of the track at Darlington.
I was gonna say, dude, Jeremy just risked it for the biscuit.
The 61 saved his car, because you stay on the apron, you will slide. And it's really hard to drive this game at Darlington. I did drive here earlier this week with these guys, and it's really hard to pass here. And your car, a lot like a female, your car's going to make up its mind if it wants to be loose or tight in turn 1 and 2, mainly loose, and then in 3 and 4, it will be tight or loose, depending on if you're tight going into 1 and 2, loose coming out of 3 and 4, or vice versa. So like a woman, your setup is not going to be able to make up its mind unless you've put a lot of commitment into this week and put into your setup. So this track is a little unforgiving and unpredictable all at the same time.
Oh, dude, you shouldn't have said like a woman. My mind was in the gutter the entire that whole.
Why?
We're talking about loose and tight, and you can't tell if it's gonna be loose and
I didn't even think about that one. Oh shit. Well, they do nickname this track the woman, the lady in black. And generally this is a night race, but since this is an Xfinity race, they race during the day. So the woman in black.
So she might be a little bit tighter.
Yeah, she might be tight. You know, that sun might be making her loose. You don't know. It might be like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. It might be trying to shove a pencil in the crack of a doorway. You never know. Fuck! We're getting slam bam, thank you ma'am, everywhere into the air. Oh, we're getting loose. And someone, I think that's a 20 car that just plowed the inside wall. And he's going to be stopped dead. I believe, who is this car? Whoever the 0 car is, he's going to need a lot of flex seal because this thing is really crunched up bad. Who is in the 0 car?
I think it's Smitty. I can't. One second, I can't say. I think it's Smitty.
Dylan,
I think I just
can
died.
bear with us here, barely.
Dude, oh, that was great.
The analogies. He's losing it over here. Oh man.
You had to say
So
like a
Smitty
woman.
is in the 0 car, so no wonder his car looks like shit.
Oh man.
So Danny in the 78 car. So I'm trying to figure out who Danny is chasing down. And we get some tight racing right in front of him as well.
6-1 is Jesse, right?
Huh? Oh, the yellow
It's
car!
6-1,
The
right?
7 hits the inside of the wall. I hear over on the radio behind me a big, like he got pushed off a cliff. And I believe that's going to be a caution. They are slowing down. And, Dylan, where are we at a lap counter?
Oh, I cannot see right now. Oh, it's actually the end of the stage 1.
Oh, okay, so that is a
is.
great way to end stage 1, unless you are the 7 car, and that is not okay. We're going to have another restart, and we are going to be green, while Kyle leads us to the green flag on this restart. Darlington, and it's already getting squirrely coming out of 1.
Yes, it's 19
Oh,
laps.
the 3's all the way down to the bottom. The 22 is loose.
Oh, he's
no, the
wall.
3 is really loose. I'm gonna move back just a little bit to see both angles here. I'm gonna look behind Jesse, and there is just a cluster of cars. We're gonna change that. Jeremy's down on the apron. Multiple cars are down on the apron, and these guys have held their cars together coming through the first lap of this restart at the Clueless 200 at Darlington.
Yeah, this is not an aggression track, and we have.
No, it is patience.
There's 10 guys in here. There's 10 guys in this race, and if there is, then we have 10 aggressive drivers. So this track is definitely not for them.
It is a sausage fest at the Lady in Black.
She was tight when it started. She's definitely gonna be loose when it ends.
Yeah. Oh, yup. You know what? This track might change. It's probably hotter than a bitch there, and it's slippery. And Danny getting loose off of 2, almost loses it, corrects it. So Danny from the 4 car to the 78, getting all these sponsors on his car. And then you see he's got a basic bitch black car. Definitely a different sight to see. You're like, hey, who ripped off all your stickers? Literally.
G used to run on Kyle there for a little bit, but Kyle just got back out.
There is some decent battling going on in front here. Kyle holding off to 22, but Dak is looking to possibly make this a 3-way battle here for first. If he can get enough momentum coming out of the corners, there might be, if they drag race even 2 or 3 wide, this is going to be some interesting stuff here.
Yeah, and there goes Mitch hitting the corner, or just hitting the wall in the corner again.
Oh, Kyle just doing all his best to just block the momentum of the 22. But also, 22 making sure he doesn't run over the 42, because if you plow into somebody, either one out of 2 things is going to happen. One, you plow into him and he walks off in the sunset and you wreck your car. Or 2, you're going to wreck him and yourself, and that's not what you want. And the 22 gets in the wall, and that capitalizes on second place. So now he's going to try and run down Kyle. So how long is this stage?
Ooh, 19 laps.
Okay, so 19. So it looks like it might be the same stages almost just like last time at Kentucky. I did Thursday, I believe, and that was about 20, 22, and 19, and then whatever we have left over, since it's not 100 laps, I believe probably it would be 40 some.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and the 5 and the 22 get into it, and the 61 bangs into the 22 and the 5, and that's going to bring out the caution.
Or hits the 3. That's rough. Ray's probably isn't too happy about that.
So, after that caution, we've racked and stacked, and we're ready to go, and Kyle's going to lead us to another restart here at Darlington. He's going to choose the inside. Danny in second place. 61 in third. And whoa, it's getting dicey back here. Dak smacks the wall. The 3 hits the wall. It's a chain effect. Trying to run the outside in this track is almost impossible. Even on a wheel, it's really hard to do that.
Danny's trying on Kyle, but I don't know, Kyle's
single file pretty much the whole way. You're not going to see too much 3-way action or 2-way. Definitely going for lead changes and overtaking positions, but other than that, that's really what you're going to see. And we might have Kyle's got Danny right on his ass. The Kyle and Danny show once again, featuring Darlington. And right now, you have to find a good mixture between being aggressive, conservative, but not trying to push your car too hard or whatever. But it's going to be 2x2, or almost a 3-way battle for first going into the first turn. And Kyle's going to get slammed into the wall, and Danny's going to get it, and then we're going to have a wreck. But I think we're going to be able to capitalize, maybe.
No,
nope. The 61 hits the inside.
There's cars everywhere.
And I believe that's going to be a caution.
Oh, dude, he did get smacked, too. Yep. Yeah, caution is definitely out.
So,
Kyle got smacked again right at the end. I looked over at the stream just in time. After he came off the wall, he got smacked.
The track is an angry black lady, Broman says. Again, Broman, I know you're watching. I apologize. I forgot to send you an invite. So if you are off, or if you are off next Sunday, you can help us out in the booth. That's my ball. I've dropped the ball. I have Tony Romo'd your chance to being in the broadcast booth today, so my bad. With the restart, another restart at Darlington. Danny's going to lead us to the restart with the 22 on the outside. This is going to be interesting, so we're going to see what happens here, who smacks the wall, who doesn't, who gets more Darlington stripes, and who is clean coming out here. Who's going to look like a tiger at the end of this race. And Danny smacks the wall, so the 7 and the 22 are going to get a run on him.
And the 0. And the 0 put him back up into the wall.
He gets banged by Smitty, but he holds it. The 3 gets into the wall.
Yeah, I think that was Smitty that actually just hit the wall down bottom, too. It was. Yeah, Smitty's all the way back to 9th. He went down and smacked the inside wall.
Oh, 22 had to run, but got a little bit of the apron, had to slow down, and that 7 car is still going to hold the lead on the backstretch. Oh, so 4 people up here. Dak's up here, right behind Danny, and whoever's in the 22, I have no idea who's in the 22.
That would be Jeesh, sir.
Oh, that's Jeesh?
Yep. They got 1 lap left on this.
I'm not used to these guys being Xfinity. Oh, and Danny gets into it with Dak, and they crash. But they're going to keep on going straight. But is that going to bring out a caution? And it looks like we're going to stay green. Wow, that's huge. Dak, again, getting a huge run, and he gets screwed over some way, shape, or form. And the 7 shutting the door on the 22. 22 gets loose, and he's probably going to forfeit that second place position. He's going to drop at least 3 or 4 spots, and I believe that's going to bring out a caution. They are slowing down. Caution is out.
That's the end of stage 2.
Or is that the end of stage 2? Okay, so just like that, stage 1, stage 2 is in the books, And, well, I guess we'll get an update from Dylan here shortly to see how big the final stage is. So we got the 20-7, Kyle and Jeesh on the first 2 rows, and we are here to start stage number 3, the final stage at Darlington, and the 7 will hold the lead right here, looking real shuffled, going into turn 1 and turn 2. A lot of banging, and Smitty gets smacked into the wall. No love for Grandpa, and oh my God, everyone's hitting the inside wall, everyone's outside wall, and I believe that's going to at least be a caution. The 20's involved, the 0's involved, the 22's involved, Danny's involved, half the gang's involved here. After this caution, we are racked and stacked and ready to go at Darlington once again, and we are green at Darlington.
Yeah, they're now 51-74, so they're at 21 laps to go.
So with 21 to go, 76 gets loose, loses control. The apron can't ride the woman's apron, or yeah, you'll slip right off there.
Who's in the 76?
I have no idea, but there is a lot of fuckery in the back. And it looks like everyone's slowing down. There is another caution, so
the 76 is actually NASCAR.
Oh, okay, that's Steven. We're coming to the green once again. The Clueless 200, because these guys are clueless as hell today. Here at Darlington. And we are green once again. Kind of a weird restart for the back. Maybe they let off, you don't know. But the 61 holds off Jeesh for the time being, but Jesse looks like he got a little tight, but he's going to come back down right in front of Jeesh, and he's going to stay off that wall. Jeesh smacks the wall, and the 7 looking to capitalize on Jeesh's mistake.
Dude, they're getting super close to the wall. Like, look at 5th or 6th. I think it's the 3 car, which is race.
Ooh.
Dude, he's come like inches away from smacking all like 6
7 cars smacks it, and he's making an inconvenience for everyone else. Everyone else dives to the bottom and trying to struggle to get some room, some room to breathe. Looks like Jesse gets a little loose off of turn 2, but it looks like he's going to keep the lead right in front of Jeesh.
Which Kyle's now back there with 76, which is kind of scary.
It looks like we're getting a little spread out. Actually, we're getting a little spread out anything past 3rd, and then they're in a little pack of their own as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jeesh smacks the wall, and he's going to lose 2nd place. And here comes Dakfu. Can Dakfu finally take the lead after being in multiple wrecks? He has found his way to the front once again. And he was talking earlier, saying he needs to win to advance because just having the points he has right now is not going to let him. So he's struggling to get a win. Danny wants to get a win as well. So the question is, who's going to make it and who's not? And the 5 car gives the 61 just a little bit of wiggle, and Dak gets loose off of turn 2, and he loses it, and he goes to the back again. Again, if he doesn't get in the wreck, he wrecks himself, and that's not helping him in the late stages of this race.
Which actually, I just looked at the points. Jesse and Dak are actually tied in points.
Yeah, so definitely. That was they're battling amongst themselves and trying to fight off these other drivers, and Jesse tried to hold off Jeesh as much as he can, but it is just too much. As Jeesh has got a fast car and he's trying to get around him, and Jesse's not giving him an inch. So a bumper run might be coming into play here soon.
So you do only have 15 laps to go as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Jeesh has a super fast car, but every single time he gets there, something happens.
If a caution doesn't come out, I think Dakfu has nailed himself in his own coffin. But here's the thing, Jesse's up there, Jeesh is up here, Jeesh wants a win, and then Danny's here as well, and so is Kyle. So Kyle doesn't necessarily need a win to get there since he won last week. He's advanced to the Talladega race in 2 weeks. But in this, Jesse is trying like hell to hold everybody off so he can win. he can move on to Talladega and win the championship and get a possible percentage of possibly winning that championship. And then Jeesh also needs a win as well. I don't think Jeesh does need a win, but the people that definitely need a win is Jesse and Dak. Dak has kind of been taken out of the picture, so Jesse just needs to hold off at the rest of the field and bring this sucker home.
Well, then they probably should just shut cautions off.
Oh,
so they can
and
manual
Jeesh, not Jeesh, but Jesse smacks the wall, and he drops from first to third.
And Kyle takes it from Jeesh and barely squeezes in. I thought Jeesh was gonna hit that.
Can Kyle possibly get a win? But this is close here, almost 3 wide, and they're gonna go back to single file 3 deep, and Jesse's right there. So if you're Jesse, definitely he's probably thinking, you know, at this point, I don't care if I move Kyle out of the way, I need my win.
Well, we're gonna see if Kyle was bullshitting us or not. Because if Kyle's got the lead, if he wants to see a winner win.
He's put in a lot of laps here,
right
and he's been pretty fast. He says he's been running 29.9s here, which the average lap is anywhere between 30 seconds to 32 seconds. So to run 29.9 is pretty good on default, I would say.
Jesus, that was Kyle that did that?
Yes. Well, he was asking lap times, and that's what he said he was running to get in the playoffs. So Jesse, good run by Jesse. Jeesh runs to the front. Unfortunate for Dak Fu. He could have been up here too, but he smacked the wall, and unfortunately that might hurt him. Will he advance? Who will advance? Will it be Kyle, Jesse, Jeesh?
Oh wow, no.
It's not?
I guess they're still going. Why is this so much closer? I mean, Kyle's still gonna win it, but
well, we know Kyle won for a fact.
Which this is right spot on, dude. They have 1 lap to go. Honestly, I think Jesse was just trying to create a caution back there.
I don't know what's going on, because you said there was only... It should have been 40 laps.
Yeah, that's the end now.
Okay, so unfortunate for...
there wasn't that delay.
You know, there's generally a delay when you... there's generally a delay when you run or you stream through PlayStation, and I don't know how big the delay is going to be, so unfortunate. On my behalf, thinking there would be a delay, and again, just didn't know. Yeah, while we're waiting on Kyle, he had a strong car. Are you satisfied of where you finished?
Bronze medal, so I'll take the points. I'm actually going to figure out the points right now. I'm okay. I'm content, but not quite happy with how Turn 2 decided to mess with me with 2 laps to go and throw me straight into the wall. And my race was over from there, because I was going to be right behind Kyle and just see what happens. And maybe use the bumper a little bit going into 3 and 4, as I'm a lot better in 3 and 4 than I am 1 and 2. So, yeah, Turn 2, she got me, and from there it was just holding on to a top 3 finish. So,
unfortunately, you couldn't get the win, but hopefully you make it to the Final 4, and it'll be an interesting next 2 weeks. And so Kyle's almost sweeps is coming close to sweeping this round of the playoffs. Kyle, did you expect you were going to win today?
No, I didn't expect to win, but that was the goal, pretty much to force only 1 driver to win in next week or in 2 weeks. Hopefully I win there too, and then they all have to point themselves in. That's my goal right now. I didn't expect to win that. My tires were gone there at the end of the stage. I kept bouncing off the wall. I ended up getting into Jesse and Jeesh. Not the best win, but a win we'll take, since we should have won that one last season.
Well, nonetheless, congratulations on getting back-to-back wins. And we will be, after Darlington, we are at Eldor with the All-Star race, and then we'll be at Phoenix, and then Talladega will finish up the season.
Only race. if a driver has won a race during the regular season or even during the playoffs, they enter the All-Star race.
All right. Well, with that being said, anyone still watching the stream, thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys next week at Eldora in the truck. So until then, take care. See you later.